Good morning, everyone. This is Monday, October 13th, 2025. I'm yours truly, Tersa Holder James, and we are live for Launch and Brunch, a mid morning reset for women in leadership where we pause, pour, and propel. You bring the tea, you bring the smoothie, or whatever it is you enjoy during your mid morning break, and I'll bring the inspiration that helps us to move through this week successfully. Today, we will go through our three segments as usual. We have our pause, pour, and propel. So let's get into it with our pause. So today for our pause, I want to share one of the tools I use, and there is a deck of cards called the Hummingly cards, and it's used a lot for reflection, for personal growth, and also for teams. And I believe it's an excellent tool for you to use in your leadership journey for yourself and those, that you help to go through the day, whether it is work related or personal. And today I want to share from the card that speaks to me in this moment, where it says, when you're overwhelmed. And I believe overwhelm is one of the words I hear over and over again when we talk about difficulties dealing with tasks, with social interaction, with work circumstances. That you hear that word overwhelm a lot when we talk about burnout and so on. So a really quick method as we talk about dealing with overwhelm is the thought. What's your thought while you're going through this moment? And on the card, it says, you know what? I would love to be able to curl up in a corner or flee from the scene. A lot of times that's how we feel, right? We feel like, you know what? This is just too much. I wish I could just disappear and reappear somewhere else, like on an island somewhere. It would be best for me to just disappear right now because I do not want to deal with this right now. And or it can be, I just want to shut down. I want to go grab a cup of ice cream somewhere. So you definitely have those thoughts, self thoughts, and it may not mean that the reality has changed. But here is one thing you can do to change your reality in that moment. Step outside, step away, remove yourself from that situation as immediate as possible, and take the phone and make a call. Make a call to someone who gives you energy, someone who has the patience to listen and to be supportive. Because sometimes we may not be able to deal with it all by ourselves. And we need that special someone. That someone may be a family member, a friend, a counselor, a mentor. I call my bestie. My bestie calls me. And I make myself available to people in my circle to listen and to be that supportive arm or shoulder, because sometimes it's too much. So pause right there, feeling assured that you have someone that you can call. There is someone. Come on, don't tell me there's no one, okay? Even if it's your pastor, okay? Even if it's your pastor, your minister, your apostle, whomever it is, we are Christian women, we are Christian people here, so we are connected to our faith community. Oh, look at the beams. Look. Do you see the light coming through my window, my blinds? It's on my face right now. So even if it's that person, go ahead and call someone and breathe. Take a moment, and then I am sure it's going to help you to better face whatever it is you're going through in that moment on that day. Okay, so let's go into our pour. And we pour, I mean, even in our pause just a second ago, you could consider that pouring. But let's go a little bit deeper as we talk about the pour. And today, I focus on the framework I've created in my 45 Days to Perma Wellbeing, a reflection journal. So in my journal, there are the different aspects of PERMA. PERMA is the model used from positive psychology to focus on well-being. The different aspects, there are 5, and I split them into 2 each, so we have 10. Today, let us look at relationships. Yes, let's stick in that zone for a bit. I did say, in the pause, you can call someone. So even here in the pour segment, let's look at building stronger relationships. And this is segment number 5, the aspect number 5 in my model for perma well-being, that wheel that we use. There are different variations different professionals use. This is the one I created for our leadership program. So we are building stronger relationships through intentional listening. Leadership is not a solo act. And I say that every single day. We do not lead alone. True influence flows through relationships. But it's not enough to just show up when things go wrong. Leaders must also celebrate wins with others. Yes. Okay. So we are leading in the good times and the not so good times, and we are connecting. So here's the leadership application. Practice active and constructive responding. When a colleague or a team member shares good news, listen deeply, ask questions, and celebrate with them. This builds trust, loyalty, and joy within your leadership circle. So go ahead and make it your focus this week to build stronger relationships. Awesome.